Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Budget Magic, and this week, we're storming off in Historic. So let's talk about our budget storm deck, jump into some games, see it in action. Alright, so here is our mono red storm deck for Historic, and technically it's 4 mythics and 16 rares, so 20 total rares and mythics. Although, really, it's more like 12 total rares and mythics, because 8 of our rares, quote unquote, are Grapeshot and Faithless Looting, which should be commons. They've always been commons, but Wizards ripping us off a little bit with Mystical Archives on Arena. But that's neither here nor there. Our deck is still super sweet. So what's the plan of our deck? Step 1, our cost reducers. Runaway Steepkin Burgi, whenever we cast a spell or a red spell, is essentially going to give us back a mana. If we have both of them going, we can make infinite mana as we cast spells, which is really, really nice. All of our stuff turns into rituals. Hazoret's Monument reduces the cost of creatures, gives us explosive turns. More importantly, when we loot, when we cast a creature, we can discard a card, draw a card, which churns us through our deck with our last combo piece, Grinning Ingus, to find our finisher. So what our deck really wants to do is Burgi plus Ingus, or better yet, Steamkin plus Burgi plus Ingus, or even just Steamkin plus Ingus, to make infinite storm count, to make infinite mana potentially, and if we have Monument, infinite looting through our deck, to be able to find the card that wins us the game, which is Grapeshot. If we could cast 19 other spells in a turn, we Grapeshot for 20, kill our opponent on the spot, and our deck can do this really, really quickly. Something like Steamkin on turn 2, into Burgi on turn 3, into Ingus on turn 4, is just going to win us the game with Grapeshot. The rest of our deck, bunch of cheap cantrips, Crash Through, Warlord's Fury, just draw us a card. Faithless Looting, double looting, plus we can flash it back. Ox of Agonis, actually really sweet in this deck. We can discard it, we can escape it for just 2 mana and refill our hand, also trigger all of our stuff. Mana Base, bunch of mountains, Spikefield Hazard, kind of a bad tap land, but it is another cheap spell. So for comboing, this is another way to like get a counter on Steamkin. It's free if we have Burgi going. In the sideboard, we got 2 different plans. One is, we gotta answer the hate. We have a Braid, we have a late addition to the deck to deal with Narset. We have Flame Sweep to deal with creatures. So these are cards to deal with things like Grafdigger's Cage can be annoying, Damping Sphere can be annoying, Thalia can be annoying, Narset can be annoying. The other thing we can do is kind of juke around the hate and do a like semi-transformational sideboard where we can take out some of our combo stuff, where we have to cast a bunch of spells in a turn, and bring in Thermo Alchemist, Electrostatic Field, and kind of be like a weird memekin deck, where if we can't cast a ton of stuff in one turn because of Damping Sphere or like Archon of Emeria, we can kind of chip away at our opponent's life total as we cast our cantrips, burn our opponent out of the game slowly, and that is Budget Mono Red Storm for Historic. That's our Budget Magic deck for this week, so let's get to it. See this absurd deck in action. Thanks for watching, enjoy the insanity, and I'll be back in a bit with a wrap-up. Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and you can order all the Strixhaven cards you need right now by heading over to cardkingdom.com. Alright, Budget Magic time. We are storming off in Historic, attempting to storm off in Historic, a mono red storm. And, yeah, that sounds fine. Yeah, let's crash through. So we have the Burgi. We have a Hazoret's Monument. If we can find Ingus and not get countered, we go infinite. Well, Runaway Steamkin's not bad. Steamkin go. Opponent. Hinterland Harbor, search for Escanta. Well, play a land, play... Hazoret's Monument. Get in for 1. I'm assuming our opponent's playing the extra turn deck, which I am pretty scared of. We'll see. Boy, we're close. Gross Spiral. Come on, Ingus. Ingus for the wingus. Opponent plays a land. Cracks a Fabled Passage. Well, this is it. Can we find the Ingus and win the game? Opponent, Abundant Harvest. Definitely playing the extra turn deck. Gets a land. Crash through. Well, we will play Burgi. Thankfully, we get to start looting. So play Burgi. Discard a Spikefield Hazard. Crash through. Haggle. We gotta think about this now. We have 3 mana, 4 mana. Oh, I'm tempted to discard Grapeshot. I think we do. Discard Grapeshot. Play a land. Remove the counters. Harnfeld. Discard Burgee. Oh, and fizzle. All right. All right. Yeah. Well, now the problem is our opponent can potentially just infinite turn us. Wow. We were so close. I mean, our deck is doing... That was turn 4. Like, that was an insane turn. Opponent, tap land. Foretells. Okay. Oh, we get another turn? Oh my god, there's Ingus. There's Ingus. There is Ingus. So if this resolves, we win, but our opponent just foretold. Well, let's discard Ingus. I don't think we can go for it here. I mean, I guess we don't have the Grapeshot anymore either. Crash through. Ooh, Ox of Agonis is pretty sweet. Haggle. Discard Ox. Remove the counters. Merchant. Loot. Merchant. Loot. Warlord's Fury. Remove the counters. Discard Monument. Warlord's Fury. I think we're going to get there. I think there's a good chance we get there. Discard the Mountain. Oh, we're storming him off. We're storming him off. Try to extra turn us, will ya? Well, Spikefield Hazard is a ritual. Ox of Agonis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make some mana. Oh! Resolves. Discard the Mountain. Up to 8. Play the land. Merchant. We got the GGs. Decline. Ingus. Decline. Merchant. Decline. Ingus. Play it. Oh! Infinite! Infinite! Storming him off! That's what you could do! Welcome to New Historic! Ingus. Decline. Ingus. I mean, we could also loot through our deck, but we don't need to. We're just going to do this enough that a single Grapeshot is lethal. And then we have the other one in case our opponent has something that stops this. Ingus. Pick it up. Wow, that went really well. Ingus. Decline. Grapeshot you. All at the face. And that is how you storm an Historic. Ping, pig, pig. The slowest Grapeshots ever. At first I was kind of annoyed at how slow the Grapeshots resolve, but now I kind of like it because it rubs it in a little bit. The bad news is we don't really have hate cards for what our opponent's doing, which is trying to take infinite turns. So I think we just got to try to race like that. That was spectacular, though. That was ridiculous. That was turn 5. Turn 5, Infinite Storm. I wonder if we go with our transformational sideboard plan. So I think we're going to wait. I think we're going to wait for now. And I think we just... I don't even know if we want to braid. Like, what do we got to kill out of blue and green? I think we just run it back. They could have Damping Sphere. That would get us. Do we need to bring in a braid in case they have Damping Sphere? Let's go down 1 Ox for an Abrade. 1 Spikefield Hazard for an Abrade. Just in case. Run it like that. Just in case they have some hate. But that went super well. And then if they seem overloaded on hate, maybe we'll go transformational sideboard plan for game 3. Well, alright. Hand's not bad. Abundant Harvest. Grabs a land. Well, play the land and Warlord's Fury, draw a card. Alright, we got Grapeshots for days. Opponent, land, explore, and more land. So play the land, play Runaway Steamgun. Opponent plays a land. Tamiyo. Alright, so they're definitely the infinite turn deck. Takes up. Whiffs on Nissa, thankfully. Oh, play the land, play Burgi. Hit the Tamiyo. Well, we'll see. We'll see if our opponent just kills us here. Goes infinite, takes up. If we get to untap, we can do some things. Opponent mills a bunch of cards. Do they have extra turn? Not yet. Okay, so. Well, step one, Merchant of the Veil. Haggle. Discard Ox of Agonis. Crash through. So many grape shots. Remove the counters. Play Merchant. Abrade the Merchant. Play a land. Grapeshot our opponent. Everything to the face. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent makes a shark. Blocks Burgi. We got him. We got him. Remove the counters. Grapeshot. Oh no. Oh no. Not yet. End of combat. Main phase. Alright, remove the counters. Grapeshot number 2. Wow. Wow, it's working. Oh my god, that was spectacular. Oh my goodness. Triple grapeshot. Triple grapeshot. Yes. 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 Oh my goodness. Maybe this deck works. On a budget. Grapeshot him. So good. So incredibly good. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mono Red Storm. Oh, Lord. Oh, that felt powerful. That felt super powerful. That was insane. That was insane. Jeez. That was absurd. I don't know what to say. We just blew him out. We just absolutely blew him out. Yeah. Well, let's keep storming. Let's keep storming. Sweet, sweet. All right. Budget magic time. We are storming in Historic. Some budget mono red storm. And we shall see. All right. I mean, we'll keep this. We're on the draw and we're missing the Ingus, but well, that is the Ingus. Warlord's Fury, draw a card. Well, now the question is, how much interaction does our opponent have? Because we have the full combo in hand, if we can keep it on the battlefield and not get our stuff countered. Opponent, Brainstorms. Puts 2 cards to the top. Hopefully Brainstorm locked. Play a land, play Runaway Steamkin. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. I mean, in theory, Burgi into Ingus is a win. Solve the equation. Gets a Migrations Path. He'll play a land, play Burgi. Get a counter. Go attacking. Well, alright. Hopefully our opponent just casts Migrations Path and we win the game. Tap land. Eliminate. Well, this means we don't get to win the game this turn, unfortunately. So we will Warlord's Fury, draw a card. Haggle. Discard an Ox. Play a tap land. Go attacking. Pass the turn. Oh, come on, just ramp. Leave our Steamkin. Oh! Alright, Potent. Finds a Binding of the Old Gods. Well, opponent plays a tap land, passes. Well, we will play Hazaret's Monument. Pass the turn. Opponent gets a land. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Opponent, yeah. Well, I guess we're going to die to Emergent Ultimatum here. We needed our opponent to have less than 2 removal spells to kill our stuff, and our opponent had more than 2 removal spells to kill our stuff, and that is how it ends. Well, Grinning Ingus. We will discard a second Monument. We will Grinning Ingus. We will discard an Ox. We will pass the turn. Our opponent will cast Emergent Ultimatum, and win the game. Oh, so close. I guess the good news is, considering the budget that we're on, this deck feels super competitive. It really puts opponents to the test, and sometimes they pass the test. Yeah, so opponent wins the game. Emergent Ultimatum is just a win. It's a one-card combo that wins the game. So we will concede, and we will run it back. Well, we're on to play this game, although our hand is a lot less guaranteed to just win us the game, unfortunately. Mountain. And, let's crash through, draw a card. More mountains. Opponent. Tap land passes. Well, we'll play a land and a Steam can pass the turn. Opponent. Island. Explores. Plays another land. Well, play a land. Play a Burgee. Go attacking. Well, now the question... Well, we'll see what our opponent has. Binding the Old Gods kills the Burgee. Well, play a Steamkin. Play a Crash Through. Remove the counters. Warlord's Fury. Faithless Looting. Discard land and land. Remove the counters. Haggle. Discard Spikefield Hazard. Remove the counters. Warlord's Fury. Faithless Looting. Discard Spikefield Hazard in Mountain. Oh, can we make it all the way? Remove the counters. Warlord's Fury. That should do it. Grinning Angus. Alright. Ultimatum us, will ya? Ultimatum us, will ya? Remove the counters. Do it again. Infinite mana. Infinite storm. Our opponent, infinitely dead. Alright, that was good. Our opponent even had a removal spell. Still not enough. And that is how you storm on a budget. Pick him up, put him down. 14, 15. Angus. 16. 17. Should go one extra just to be sure. Cast it. Grapeshot it. Alt to face. Oh! Taking down a Virgin Ultimatum. Oh, man. This was so close to the dream match. We were so close to doing it in game 1, too. Opponent. Stormed into oblivion. Yes. Down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Boy, it's the slowest storm. It is the slowest storming. All right. That was beautiful. Oh, this deck's so sweet. The deck is so sweet. Do we need to bring in any sideboard cards, or are we just trying to combo off? What could they have that would specifically hate on us? You know what? We're just going to run it back. All right, opponent's on the play. That's how they got us in game 1. Can we overcome? Well, we're going to keep this. We got a Steamkin. We got the Ingus. We got some looting effects. Opponent, tap land. Ooh, 2 Steamkins. Well, tap land, go. Opponent. Another tap land. This could work. Gets a tap land. Well, land and Steamkin. Come on, no removals. Swamp for our opponent. Has the Heartless Act. Can we draw land? No. Well, let's Faithless Looting. Look for a land. Discard Merchant and Grapeshot. Land and Steamkin. Opponent. Untap land. Binding of the Old Gods. Well, do they have removal spell number 3? Burgee. Pass the turn. Come on. Oh! No. Well, discard. Discard. Play a land. Play a Burgee. Do they have removal spell number 4 or a Yarion in hand? If they got 4 removal spells, then we just got to tip the hat. Okay. Emergent Ultimatum. Oh, alright. Well, our opponent gets this one. 1, 2, 3. We'll play a Steam Kid. Man. I don't know what to say. Opponent, untap land, Emergent Ultimatum, game. Oh, I am stunned. So I will say we did not win that match, but I will say we clearly showed that we can beat that deck. It's a loss, but I think that in that losing effort, we very much showed how strong our deck is. All right, budget magic time. We are storming off in Historic, attempting to, and we'll try this. Llanowar Elves. Well, that will die. All right. I mean, we have Steam Kid. We have Ingus. We got Hazoret's Monument. We're not in the worst of shape. Opponent, Plains, Scavenging Ooze. Well, land in Steamkin, pass the turn. We really would like Steamkin to live. Opponent goes attacking. Sure. No blocks. Down to 18. Opponent, Temple Garden, has a Skyclave Apparition. Well, that's what we did not want to see. I'll play a land, play Hazoret's Monument, pass the turn. Yeah, Skyclave, pretty good here for our opponent. We gotta find a Burgee. We gotta find a Steam Kid. Especially Burgee. Opponent passes. Well, let's crash through. Draw a card. Ingus. Loot. I'm sure our opponent has Collected Company. Discard a land. Draw a land. Play a land. Merchant of the Veil. Haggle. There's the Collected Company. Opponent. Hits a Thalia and a Garruk's Harbinger. I'll pass the turn. Opponent. Untap land. Goes attacking. Well, we will kill Skyclave Apparition. Ooh, yeah, this is not going optimally so far. Opponents had the hate cards in the interaction. Oh my goodness. And oh my god. Alright, well, our opponent's hate bear plan seems good against our main deck plan. Thankfully, our transformational sideboard plan might be pretty effective against our opponent's deck. Because now we bring in Electrostatic Field, we bring in Thermo Alchemist, we bring in Flame Sweep and a Braid. We can go down Hazoret's Monument. We can go down Ox of Agonis. We can go down a couple of Grape Shots, a Looting, and a... Actually, maybe just Merchants. Keep the Looting. Alright, so now we can still randomly go infinite with Ingus's and Burgees, but we also kind of have the Memekin plan now. And we should be more resilient to our opponent's hate, is the idea. We'll see if it works in practice. We get to play first. Alright, well, we'll keep this. Well, Spikefield Hazard, go. Opponent plays a plane, so we play a mountain, play Thermo Alchemist. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a land. Thalia. Play the land, Thermo Alchemist. Crash through. And pass the turn. Opponent goes attacking. We block your Thalia. Oh, ping ya. Boy, opponent kept a hand pretty dependent on this Thalia, didn't they? Well, ping ya. Kill the Thalia. Untap. Pass the turn. So far, the transformation seems to be sort of working. We'll see what our opponent has. Skyclave Apparition. Well, ping ya. Well, play Warlord's Fury. Grapeshot. Kill the Skyclave. Boy, opponent kept a risky hand about it. Redain. Well, we will kill Redain. Crash through. Play a land. Warlord's Fury. Go attacking. Hit you down to 14. Night of Autumn. Gain some life. Well, go to combat. Attack. Opponent blocks. Play Burgee. Well, if we find another Grapeshot and Burgee sticks, we could go infinite. Thalia. Well, play a Steamkin. Make a mana. Abrade the Thalia. Go attacking. Opponent. Another Skyclave Apparition. Boy, opponents had all the hate they could possibly want. Hits a Steamkin. Go to combat. Attack ya. Opponent takes it. We'll pass the turn. Opponent goes attacking. We take it. Night of Autumn. Well, we will Flame Sweep. Kill your board. Get a dork. We're doing it the old-fashioned way, through the hate. Electrostatic Field. Grinning Angus. Go attacking. Opponent to 7. Okay. Opponent. Wow! Skyclave number 3! Hits the Burgee! But we get to abrade the Skyclave, pig ya, hit ya, down to 2 past the turn. Opponents had, like, everything they could want and more. And we got there. Oh! Well, I guess our transformational plan kind of worked. We were able to just, like, pick off all of our opponent's stuff and ended up winning through a ridiculous amount of hate. Like, an insane amount of hate. Do we want to change anything? Maybe we keep a couple oxen. Do we? Maybe we just keep the Grapeshots. So we can and go down the merchants. So we have a better shot of just stumbling into the combo. All right. You're a go opponent. Opponent's on the play. We will keep this. Opponent, land, passes. Well, we will play a land and Warlord's Fury, draw a card. Pass the turn. Opponent, plains. Thalia. We will play a plains and Runaway Steamkin. Opponent goes attacking, no blocks. Down 18. Opponent, Garrick's Harbinger. Play a land, play Burgee. No attacks. I think we gotta let our opponent hit us. I don't like letting our opponent dig for a creature, but I don't think we have a choice here, really. Opponent. Like, we're set up to do some stuff next turn if we get to untap with both of our creatures. If we lose our creatures, it gets a lot worse. Opponent gets another Thalia. Night of Autumn. Sure. Okay. Well, let's see how far we... Oh my god, that's Ingus. Okay, so, Ingus. We win, right? We win. Make back the mana. Pick it up. Ingus. Make back the mana. Remove the Steamkin counters. Kill the Thalia. We got him! We got him! Through the hate cards. Wow. I can't believe that we pulled this off. Opponent had all the hate that you'd want for the Storm matchup, and it's not going to be enough. Faithless Looting. Discard. Ingus. Cast it. Storm count 7. We technically have infinite mana at the moment, too. Remove the counters. Faithless Looting. Discard. Ingus. Again. Storm count 10. Storm count 11. Remove the counters. Faithless Looting. Discard. Crash through. Storm count 13. Pick it up, put it down. Storm count 14. Remove the counters. Faithless Looting. 15. Discard. Oh, we're getting close. 16. Oh, I can't believe we're going to win this matchup. 17. Remove the counters. 18. Well, this is historic on a budget. Pick it up, put it... Opponent had the hate, too. They had the hate, and it didn't matter. 19, 20... and Grapeshot you. All the face. All the face. That's how we do it. Our sideboard plans seem decent. This deck's got some power. Thalias, Harbingers, opponent's GGing. We will GG back. We will Grapeshot your face 20 times. 3 lands is all it took to storm off, and maybe this deck's legit. Maybe this deck's legit. Maybe. Just maybe. Opponent 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Got him. Got him. Got him with the storm. Got him with the storm. Whoo! That was sweet. All right. Budget magic time. We are storming off in Historic. Whoo, whoo, whoo. All right. Well, we got the win in hand if our opponent cannot deal with it. Like, this is just a what? Turn 4 win? We'll see. We'll see what interaction our opponent has. But in theory, like, Steamkin, Burgee, Ingus, game over. Opponent cracks a Fabled Passage. Mountain. And Tapland. Lightning Axe discards a Phoenix. Alright, well, land in Burgee. Hopefully that was the only removal spell, and they get their Phoenix back this turn, and then we just kill them. Island. Oh, come on. Alright, so opponent... Woo! Wow! We will discard an Ox and a land. We will Merchant, Haggle, discard a land. Pass the... Wow! Oh! Well, sometimes things like that happen. Opponent hits us. Well, we get a land. We play a Steamkin. We Grapeshot. Kill the dragon. Pass the turn. Oh! Double Lightning Axe! Oh, we had such a good hand, too. Opponent has a shock. Well, that's Faithless Looting. Discard Merchant, Ingus. Land Ox. Get it back, draw some cards. Pass the turn. The problem is our opponent hit triple Phoenix. Opponent passes. Go to combat. Attack ya. Steam Kid. Warlord's Fury. Warlord's Fury. Warlord's Fury. Wow! Lightning Axe number 30. I'll play the land pass the turn. Crackling Drake. Opponent draws a card. Now, Faithless Looting. Discard Ox in Ingus. Hazaret's Monument. Burgee. Go attacking. Well, we shall see. Opponent untaps. The problem is if they ever, do this, and can chain together spells, they're just going to get back a lethal board of Phoenixes. Okay? Frantic Inventory, perfect top card, and land, and Brazen Borrower. Yeah. Well, it is going to take a miracle now. Down to dead. Oh yeah, they hit all 4 Phoenixes. We'll run it back. Oh, if our opponent had 1 Lightning Axe instead of 2, we win that game very easily. But they had 2 instead of 1, so we don't. Well, land and go. Opponent untaps. Plays a tap land. Good old tap lands. Well, we'll play a Runaway Steam Kid. Opponent untaps. I mean, I guess that is one of the aspects of our combo is if your opponent draws a ton of removal, it can be good against the combo because they can keep the Steamkins and Burgees off the battlefield. I'll play a land. Play a Burgee. Opponent. Now we'll go attacking. Ooh. Alright, untaps. Land untapped. Oh! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. Anger of the Gods in the Phoenix deck. That is surprising. Alright. Warlord's Fury. The problem with Anger of the Gods in the Phoenix deck is that it kills your phoenixes. So a surprising choice for our opponent, but it worked out very well there. Opponent casts an opt and leaves it on top. It's another opt. How many phoenixes does our opponent have in hand? The answer is, of course, 2. Opponent goes attacking. Well, there's the win, but it's 2. Well, that would have been the win. Yeah, I think our opponent's got this one. Sure. Yeah, fair enough. On to the next. Alright, budget magic time. We are budget storming in Historic. Mono red storm, on a budget, of course, and, well, I mean, we'll keep this. We got a Burgee, we got a Monument. We don't have an Ingus, but opponent, Selfless Savior. Well, that is an Ingus. Well, play a land, and we're just going to kill Selfless Savior. Opponent, Swamp, Thalia. Well, play a land, kill Thalia. We would like to draw another land to play this Burgee. Opponent, tap land. Warlord's Fury. Pass the turn. Well, that's unfortunate. Opponent, Archon of... Alright. So, we're not going to show our opponent anything else. We're going to go to game 2. It seems like our opponent might be specifically trying to hate on our deck. The good news is, we got a plan for this. We do. And our plan is to bring in essentially our entire sideboard and essentially go down, for the most part, the Storm combo and play like a Memekin deck with a bunch of removal. Trim and Ingus. Do we cut? Do we want the possibility of storming? I guess we want it a little bit. We'll keep 2 Inguses and 2 Grapeshots. But really, our main plan now is to essentially burn our opponent out and punish them for overloading on spell hate. Alright, well, we'll keep this. Draw card. Opponent untaps. Selfless Savior. Well, land and Steamkin. Opponent, untap land, Thalia. Goes attacking, no blocks. Opponent. So we'll play Thermo Alchemist. Spikefield Hazard tap, pass the turn. No attacks yet. Opponent, untap land, Skyclave Apparition. Gets the Steam Kit. Goes attacking. Well, we will block. Drop to 18. Opponent. Opponent's essentially just playing like straight up death and taxes. Play a Burgee. Pass the turn. Opponent deliberately untaps. Land. Archon of Emeria. That is annoying. Opponent passing. Well, we'll ping you. So we will play a mountain. We will ping you. So we can only cast 1 spell. Let's abrade the Archon. I assume our opponent saves it with the Selfless Savior. Wow, opponent lets it go. Interesting. Well, we will ping you. Play Warlord's Fury. Untap. Alright, alright. I'm surprised our opponent... I guess they're valuing the Thalia more. And we will pass the turn. No attacks. Electrostatic Field's not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Opponent, more Archons of Emeria. We might be able to just win this fairly, though. Opponent passes, ping ya. Like, sure, we're stuck playing 1 spell a turn, but if that spell is good enough, with Electrostatic Field and Thermo Alchemist, we kind of have a reasonable clock going. Jeez. Well, sideboard plan might be working. Play Electrostatic Field. And, yeah, we'll pass for now. I mean, this is definitely annoying. We're not being able to do the big explosive things we want to be doing. But our sideboard plan's coming together. Elite Spellbinder. Okay. The only bad news about that is it is another flying clock. We're kind of in this weird race, really, where we need to ping our opponent to death before they can beat us down in the air. Opponent goes attacking. Well, we will ping you. Down to 11. Opponent hits us. A braid is pretty sweet, so we will ping you. Faithless Looting. Untap ping you. Ooh, Fry. Alright, discard. Play the land. Pass the turn. No attacks. I think we might be able to win this race. We'll see what our opponent has. Opponent, land. Meddling Mage. Okay. There's 0 chance they're naming Fry. Name's looting. Makes sense. Goes to combat. Attacks. Well, ping you. Fry the Spellbinder. Ping you, untap. Opponent lets it go. Well, we'll take 2. Any spell would be good at this point. Ping ya. Down to 6. Any spell to just trigger our stuff should get us there. Down to 14. Opponent passes. Land. Well, we'll play an Ingus. And pass the turn. Opponent adapts. Kunaros. Oh! That's actually kind of a problem just because of lifelink. Yeah, so our opponent's literally playing Death and Taxes. Goes to combat. Attacks. Well, we will ping you. Oh! Opponent scoops it up! I don't think they realized how good that lifelink was going to be. So there is no way we're comboing against this deck. No way. They just have too much hate. You know what, though? Grapeshot actually seems fine. Even as, like, a fair card, it kills a lot of their stuff. And the copies aren't cast. Yeah, alright. Well, so we're not going to combo. We don't even have the possibility of the Ingus combo. But, maybe? Maybe like the weird meme kid deck could pull it off. It taked out, if we can beat this, that would be a good sign that our sideboard plan's working because, oh my goodness. If you could draw up the cards you wanted to play against Storm, our opponent's playing like all of them, with ways to protect them. It's kind of hilarious how good our opponent's deck is against our deck. Alright, we'll keep it. Opponent, land, passes. Well, we will land and pass. Opponent, land, Dranith Magistrate. So opponent just has, like, any possible taxing effect. Well, land and Steamkin. Hopefully there's no removal. Land. Archon. That's fine. Opponent goes attacking. No blocks. So we get to play a land. We get to abrade the Archon. Crash through. Attack you for 3. Alright, opponent does have a Skyclave, so they're sticking around. Opponent goes attack against us. Well, play Steamkin. Warlord's Fury. Ugh. Yeah, we're going to play Spikefield Hazard. Pass the turn. Opponent. Thalia. Well, we will play Burgee. And opponent scoops it up! Opponent scoops it up! We overcome Death and Taxes! Plague Storm! Oh my goodness! Huh! Huh! That's every hate card. That's every hate card you can imagine. Well, the sideboard plan worked. Oh my goodness. Well, sweet, triple sweet. That's insane. I think this deck is actually kind of good. Well, oh boy. Well, that was good. That was real good. So what did we learn this week about mono red budget Storm at Historic and the deck super sweet? We went 3-2, although, oh man, I still feel like we would have beaten the Salty Ultimatum deck If we got to play that match like 100 times, we would have probably won like 80. Our opponent just had the right removal at the right time to squeeze out the win just barely. That last game where they had 4 removal spells was just so absurd. So the deck, it felt pretty competitive. It's good enough to win a reasonable number of games, and it is really explosive. Of course, we got to see the drawback against the Salty Ultimatum deck, where if our opponent can just keep killing our Steam Kid, killing our Burgee, it's really hard for us to piece together the win that way. On the other end, the reward for playing this deck is we put our opponents to the test really fast. It's hard for many decks to interact with, and we got to see our transformational sideboard plan in action. We played straight up taxes with Meddling Mage and Thalia and Archon of Emeria and ways to protect the creature. Like, if you could make a list of the cards that you wanted to beat a deck like Storm in Historic, our opponent had them all. They were just stacking them on the battlefield, and thanks to our Thermo Alchemists and thanks to our Electrostatic Fields, we were actually able to piece together the win, ping our opponent out of the game through the hate, which was really exciting. So I actually think this Storm has a decent amount of potential. Like, yes, there's hate cards. Yes, we can be susceptible to a ton of cheap removal, but the deck's really powerful. It's really fun. Little disappointed that it's technically 20 rares thanks to Wizards jacking up the rarity on Mystical Archives, but still, it's relatively cheap. If you can open the Mystical Archives in draft or whatever, then it's even cheaper because it's really not that many total rares in Mythic. So the deck's sweet. I loved it. It's super fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.